What's up, and welcome to another rebuild I have for you guys here today on Madden 22. This is going to be my first rebuild since the scouting update has come out. So this one should be interesting. I'm not super experienced with all the new features of scouting and everything like that, all the new nuances, all that stuff. I really don't know what I'm doing. I mean, like most things, I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to figure this one out together. Let's get started with this one.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see.
Of course, though, before we talk about any new scouting features, let's go over the roster. This is going to be an Atlanta Falcons rebuild, right? So the Falcons don't really have a good team. 75 overall, 75 offense, 76 defense. They do have some really good players, though, on the roster, like Kyle Pitts. He is incredible. 82 overall, hidden development trait. I'm sure you guys all know what that dev trait actually is. I got really close to the microphone when I said that, so I don't know how loud that's going to be. But he's 20 years old, out of Florida. He is bonkers. He's very good, incredibly athletic. He is going to be a really good piece on this offense, I'd imagine. Also, we have some decent pieces here on the offensive line. Matt Hennessy is young with star dev, only a 67 overall, but I'm sure he's good enough to start for us. Chris Lindstrom, 82 overall, star dev, a really good starting guard. We also have Mayfield, who's a rookie. 67 overall, no dev trait, but he's still not too bad. Calvin Ridley is incredible. Superstar dev, a really solid number one receiver for us, 87 overall. He should be good this entire time. But then you look at some other pieces on this offense, and it's not nearly as good. Like Matt Ryan. He is an 82, so he's definitely not bad. But he is 36 years old. So he is going to regress horribly. He might even retire. So I'd like to trade him if he has value. I know quarterbacks carry the most value out of like any position in this game, but I don't know if Matt Ryan will have any considering his age. Running back is a position I would like to change. I mean, Mike Davis isn't bad. He's an 80, but he's getting up there in age. He's going to regress. Cordero Patterson is having a really good season in real life, but once again, he's old, 78 overall. He's really not going to do too much here in Madden. Russell Gage is a pretty good number 2 receiver, I guess. Star dev is nice on him, 75 overall. I don't think I have to address receiver this year, most likely. I'm thinking of addressing running back with some trades here, potentially. And that's probably it for the offense. I'm good with this offensive line for the first season. I want to see how these guys develop. But then over on the defense, we have Deion Jones, who's super good. 86 overall. Still a little bit young, 26 years old. He should be able to develop really well here on this team. Oluwakan, I think is how you pronounce it. I've usually said Oluwakun, but I feel like I've heard someone say Oluwakan before, so I'm going to rock with that. He's also a good linebacker. Really fast. 90 speed. Incredibly smart. Out of Yale. Not the highest overall. He's a 79. But that star depth should help a little bit. I'm sure he can be fine for a little while on this team. The outside linebackers aren't really all that good. Dante Fowler is expensive, so I kind of don't want to keep him on the team. We have Brandon Copeland as the other outside linebacker, I guess. I mean, okay. No one here who's really all that great. On the D-line, though, I think we have the best player on the entire team. Grady Jarrett, superstar dev, 87 overall. He might share an overall with Calvin Ridley. But yeah, Grady Jarrett is a phenomenal defensive end. Defensive tackle, whatever you want to run him as. He's really good. He should be on this team this whole time. Hopefully he doesn't regress. I don't think he will, at least that badly. Marlon Davidson, I definitely want starting. He was a rookie last year, star dev. Nice overall. I will take it. AJ Terrell is a player I'm also excited to see how he can develop. 77 overall, star dev. He's a solid number 1 corner for us this season. I don't think I'm going to be trading for a cornerback. Maybe I can get somebody to help out the secondary, but AJ Terrell will at the least be the number 2 corner on this team. The secondary in general on this team really isn't that solid. We do have Richie Grant, who's a rookie, so maybe he can develop into something. I definitely want him starting over Harris. That is for sure. But I'm going to try to make some trades. I don't know how much trade value I have, but let's see what we can muster up here. The running back I'm landing for this rebuild is going to be Josh Jacobs. So we are also getting a 2nd round draft pick from the Raiders in exchange for Matt Ryan, Mike Davis, and Hayden Hurst. I'm going to do one more trade here, so we're only going to have 2 for this first season, but Dante Fowler, Wayne Gallman, and our 3rd round draft pick going to the Vikings for their first. Now, obviously, the team did not change much, but we got some extra draft picks, which is very nice. The roster's not looking too pretty. We have Josh Rosen starting at quarterback. I'm going to keep it that way. Josh Jacobs, though, should be a really good running back. Hopefully he develops like into superstar dev or something. That would be really cool. But then on the defense, obviously we didn't add anybody. Just got rid of a couple players. The team's not looking good, but that should hopefully mean we have a really good draft pick. But now, of course, we can start talking about the scouts. All right, so what am I looking at here? Definitely not left tackle, right tackle. I just don't trust the draft classes to have good tackles. So our tier 3 scout will not be the left tackle, right tackle scout. We have 2 outside linebacker scouts. Let's get rid of that guy. And then I don't really think I'm going to worry about a running back in this draft class. Left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker is great. Free safety, strong safety is good too. Let's see what scouts are available. We have a tier 3 safety scout, which is nice. Could potentially go with him. We also have another tier 3 safety scout. And sadly, no tier 3 corner scouts. So I'm going to assign a tier 3 safety scout. And then I'm going to fire this tier 2 scout. And then our tier 2 scout, I think, is going to be outside linebacker. Actually, I'm going to go with Rondé Barber for the tier 2 scout. I need a cornerback scout for sure. So Rondé Barber also has a positional expertise in strong safety, which is interesting. We have a left outside linebacker and right outside linebacker tier 1 scout. Now we just need a couple more. Maybe an offensive lineman one. I don't really like drafting offensive linemen, but I'll do that. And I'll specialize Mark Hayes at center, because the centers, at least in most draft classes, seem to be a lot better than the rest of the draft class. These are going to be the scouts we're rocking with for the season. Almost all of the scouts actually have a secondary position, which is actually pretty cool. But I think this group covers the weaknesses on this team pretty well. I know we're overlapping safety a little bit, but I'm probably going to have Rondé Barber specialize in corner, and then Miguel Villanueva specialize in one of the safeties. I'll just have to see which safety class looks better. Now, obviously, we are going to be choosing an auto-generated draft class. Not going to do a predetermined one. And let's take a quick look at the prospects. Of course, we are mainly looking at quarterback here, and we have a Wentz who's a quarterback. All right, so we have 2 top 5 quarterbacks looking really good. Let's check out their throw power here for a second. Only good throw power on Mark Harrison and great speed. Maybe if he had elite speed, I'd consider him. He's a really good athlete, though, in general, just aside from the speed. I mean, if it ends up being great, he's certainly then still a very solid athlete, but I don't think I want to take him with that solid to good throw power. If I can find a great to elite throw power quarterback, I'd rather have them. Great to elite throw power on Wentz. Doesn't have good speed, but that doesn't really matter. More of a pocket passer than I'd imagine. Colin Wentz is a player I am definitely interested in. And I just realized something that I completely forgot. I wanted to have a quarterback scout for sure. Okay, we can still fire and hire our scouts and stuff like that. So I'm going to get rid of the free safety, strong safety scout, and we are going to get a quarterback scout. I don't know why I forgot that I needed a quarterback. That was very dumb of me. Let's get Kenny Ramsey. The free safety and strong safety classes aren't really good, so good thing we got rid of that scout when we did. Cornerback is definitely something I'm looking at here. A round 1 talent corner with great speed and some really good other skills. This guy's fairly athletic. If he can actually end up with great speed and not good, that guy can be really, really solid. There are definitely some options here. We are certainly going to have Rondé Barber focus on cornerback, but quarterback is definitely the most important position for this draft, and there are 2 guys who look pretty good. As long as the player has elite throw power, I think I'm chilling with them. Does Wentz have any of his ratings revealed? He does. He has a throw accuracy mid. I think Colin Wentz is going to be the quarterback I'm going to pursue most of this season. All right, and now we can change the scouting focus for the regional guys here, not the national scout. I forgot to look at the difference between left and right outside linebacker. I'm dumb for doing that. But for now, let's definitely go ahead and do center for our offensive lineman scout, and then obviously this guy's going to scout receiver. That's fine. And then Rondé Barber will scout corner. Left outside linebacker is definitely the way to go. There's a top 5 left outside linebacker there. So please let me be able to change this now. I can. Perfect. All right, nice. So left outside linebacker for Taylor Malone is ideal. Hopefully that person's an edge rusher. The top left outside linebacker, that would be massive. And then the national scout, we can assign their position at week 8. I tried to stop the simulation at week 7 because I think we get more scouting progress on some people, but it's all right. I can look at that right now. At week 8, though, we are 2-4. Not looking great, but that's exactly what I wanted for this season. So honestly, that's kind of perfect. Let's take a look at the players who have to come back to the team, though. Younghoe Koo, definitely a good kicker. I would like him. Duron Harmon, I don't think I'm going to give him a contract. Aluakon, I would like back. Cordero Patterson, maybe in real life he signs an extension, but for us in this rebuild, absolutely not. He is 30 years old, and he's probably going to be like a 74 next year. Fabian Moreau, I think we can replace. A lot of these guys we can replace. Isaiah Oliver, I would like back, though. He's still really young, and he adds some good cornerback depth. He's not going to be expensive either. All right, well, he doesn't want to accept that contract, but I'll try to get him back next week. Russell Gage is also a player who's not too bad here. I think we can sign a stud receiver in free agency, and I feel like I could draft somebody who's at least like a 74 overall, so I don't think we should go after Russell Gage. Aluakun, though, I think I will give a 4-year contract to. He's coming back to the team. I will take that. And then Younghoe Koo, definitely a good kicker. Let's give him a 3-year contract. Why not? And he wants a better salary. All right, so Younghoe Koo and Isaiah Oliver, I'll try to get next week. But also, before we simulate, we can for sure set the position for the national scout as quarterback. All I really want him focused on. And we can take a look again at some of these prospects. Let me just take a look at Wentz. What is he looking like here at quarterback? We have him now 50% scouted. A, throw accuracy mid. B, throw accuracy short. A, break sack. All right, he's a good-looking quarterback prospect for sure. Younghoe Koo is coming back to the team after the following week. And we also have to try to get back Isaiah Oliver. Wants a better salary? What about that? All right, he's coming back to the team as well. Nice. Now in week 11, we can set some focus players for scouting. And I know exactly who I want to set as my focus players. All right, so one of them is going to be Colin Wentz. We're going to have him fully scouted here then in a little while. The other one is going to be the strong safety, actually. Ben Levens. He looks really, really good. And then we're also going to have an outside linebacker, Rod Archer. These guys all look really good, and hopefully we can draft at least 2 of them. So let's throw them all on to the focus scouting thing. And now we should have a lot more scouted on them, a lot more progress. Let me advance by this week and see if we have the quarterback fully scouted yet. Yeah, so currently he is still 80% scouted. Hopefully we get him 100% then by the end of the year. He has A, throw accuracy deep and mid. B, throw accuracy short. B, throw under pressure. Yes, Colin Wentz is the player for this team. 100%. The team's not doing as poorly as I want them to do, though. I was 4-6 before I simulated right there. I would be very happy if we could finish with 4 wins. If I can get like the first or second pick, I would be so excited. And we finished with 1 more win. Okay, 5-12. I will take that. That should be like a top 3, top 4 pick maybe. Let's go ahead and check out these statistics. Josh Rosen actually had a lot of yards. Not a terrible season for being in the 60s. Josh Jacobs had 19 touchdowns, 5 yards per carry. He was a really good trade acquisition. Calvin Ridley was solid. Russell Gage was really good. And so was Kyle Pitts. 103 catches over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns for Pitts. That is awesome. The offensive line, aside from the tackles, actually pretty good. The tackles are really bad, though. 132 tackles for Deion Jones. 17 tackles for loss for Kaminsky. 15 for Grady Jarrett. 7.5 sacks for Kaminsky as well. 6.5 for Grady Jarrett. 4 picks for Deion Jones, Fabian Moreau, and Kendall Sheffield. 3 for Deron Harmon and AJ Terrell. 2 for Richie Grant. 1 for Aluakan and Harris. We actually got a lot of stats here on this team. I definitely did not expect that. 20th on offense and then 31st on defense. We just let up a ton of yards, I guess, on the defensive side. Colin Kaepernick is the starting quarterback for the Eagles. I guess Jalen Hurts is just out. Interesting. NFC Offensive Player of the Year is Christian McCaffrey, followed by Colin Kaepernick. Anybody from the Falcons? I don't think so. Defensive Player of the Year? Nobody from the Falcons. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kyle Pitts at number 2. If Justin Fields wasn't here, he totally could have won that. That sucks. It's all right, though. He's definitely going to develop incredibly well here for us. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Zaven Collins. Richie Grant at number 6. All right, so we got some players on, you know, the Rookie of the Year awards. That's very nice. Let's hop all the way to the Super Bowl, and let's see who's in it. The Cowboys and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Let's advance straight by and see who is going to be the winner. It's going to the Cowboys, 35-21. All right, now let's check out these development trade upgrades. Please tell me Josh Jacobs is up to Superstar. He is up to Superstar. Okay, that is phenomenal. Also, Kyle Pitts, Superstar X Factor. That's what I was getting at before. That's what I was alluding to. But then here on the defense, Deion Jones is up in dev trait, and so is Kaminsky and Deron Harmon. All right. I don't really know if I'm going to keep Kaminsky on the team because he's only a 73, but he did play really well. Interesting. Oh, I didn't have Marlon Davidson playing. I am a dumb person. That is absolutely on me. I'm going to move him to defensive tackle now. Maybe I'll remember to start him next year then. I'm sure he got some snaps, but he didn't really change in his overall that much. Damn, dude, if we could have had Marlon Davidson have the season that Kaminsky had, we would have been much better off, but it's all good. We'll try to get Davidson starting this following season. Let's go to the re-sign players stage of the offseason. I don't think there's anybody I want to bring back to the team, though. Also, let's check out the mock draft. When do we draft? We draft at number 5, and we're supposed to get Colin Wentz. Apparently, Mark Harrison is supposed to be the first quarterback on. Why? Who did this mock draft? Who did this? Why do you have the Cardinals taking a quarterback? You should be fired. Also, this mock draft had Wentz going to the Eagles. Oh. Yeah. this is exactly what a mock draft would look like. The Eagles taking quarterbacks at back-to-back picks. I mean, honestly, as a quarterback factory, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Dude, what is going on? Why is that a thing? So it seems like the draft logic for the computer is still incredibly stupid. That's good to know. But yeah, let's check out who has to come back to the team really quickly. Duron Harmon is only down to a 77, but I don't think I'm going to give him a contract. And yeah, I don't think I want anybody back on the team who is available. We can see the combine results now. I will get into that in a little bit, but let's check out some free agents. We have $41 million. Top free agent, of course, Davante Adams. Teron Armstead is also here, though. He would help quite a bit. Chris Godwin would be nice. Justin Reed. I don't normally see him here. I really want Justin Reed on the team. Okay, I'm going to make him a priority. We're going to try to lower this a little bit. 97 points. That should be more than enough to get him. I'm going to see if I can save a bit more money. 90 points. I'm good to offer him 90. That's fine. Dante Jackson would also be pretty good, man. All right, there are some good players here we could certainly use. So I want some receiver help. I don't know if I want Davante Adams, though. I'm not going to go after Davante Adams or Chris Godwin. They're just always here. I go after them very, very often. I'm just going to get another receiver who is capable of being a solid number 2. Right? So Christian Kirk could be that. Let's give him a contract. It's 90 points. We are barely above the Steelers, but I will take that. And this also potentially frees us up to going after Teron Armstead. That's another player I always get, though. I'll give him a contract, but I'm not going to, like, overshoot this that much. We are in 6th place. I will try to, like, barely get near the Chargers. I think I'll give Teron Armstead 97 points. That's a little bit above the Chargers. If we don't get him, it's all right, because I get him all the time. But I will still definitely try. We did not get Teron Armstead, and we also did not get Christian Kirk. But we did get Justin Reed, which is really nice. Davante Adams is still here. I will give Davante Adams a contract. Since we didn't get Teron Armstead, I will give Davante Adams a 71-point contract. Also, I did not check out the combine grades, but it's okay. I can see those now. And the pro day results are also available. I need to check out, though, do we have that quarterback 100% scouted yet? We don't. I don't get how this works. I don't really know, but 80% is still a lot. I'm still very confident in taking him. He has elite throw power, which is exactly what I was looking for. Really good throwing stats. We pretty much know every one of his throwing stats. So even without scouting him anymore, I am confident taking this guy incredibly early. Now, we also might not need this safety anymore. And again, we don't really have him much more scouted than this. But I wanted him because he seemed very athletic, and he absolutely is. It seemed to have worked on Rod Archer, though. We have him 70% scouted. I am confused. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but it's probably something. We also got Davante Adams on the team. I'm sorry that I go after him so often, but I feel like it just kind of had to be done here. Now we are at the private workout stage. And I want to know everything about Colin Wentz, but I don't have to invite him to a workout too. I feel like I'm comfortable enough to take him even without inviting him to a workout. So let's try to find a potential defensive end. One of these two defensive ends for sure. And I think Colt Miller is the more enticing one. I think he's faster. We're also going to give this receiver a private workout. Let's try to get somebody fully scouted. So maybe I will actually do this with the quarterback then, just to know everything about him. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to give these 3 players a private workout, and hopefully this means the quarterback then is fully scouted. So Colin Wentz is 100% scouted, which is also nice. I just noticed that. But the good thing is that it seems like Mark Harrison is supposed to go before Wentz. So I think we can probably simulate a little bit in the draft then before trading up. I think I'm going to have to trade up. I don't really trust the mock draft. But let me check out those players. Let's see if they are all almost 100% scouted. So of course we're going to have Wentz being 100% scouted. He is top 5 in this class. I need this man on the team. He looks really good. Not the best throw on the run, but a play action. He just looks like just a solid pocket passer, which should work out very well for this team. So Miller's scouting hasn't changed. All right, that's interesting. And neither has Majet's. I don't get this. You'd think they'd change after all that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something. It's probably the case. But let us go ahead and start the NFL draft. All right, so I can probably advance until the other quarterback goes. Rashard Hopkins, another Hopkins, going to the Texans, and he's a receiver too. going number 1 overall. I feel like the Giants may take a quarterback. They don't. They go with a tackle. The Cardinals, are they going to take a quarterback? Is the mock draft going to be right? It is, and I don't know why. I have no idea why the Cardinals just took a quarterback, but I will be trading up. I know the mock draft did not have the Steelers going with a quarterback, but I don't want to risk it. Definitely don't want to risk that. All right, so the 5th pick and then a 7th this and next year will get me the 4th pick. We're moving up 1 spot, not really giving up anything. And obviously here we will be selecting my man, Colin Wentz. He looks so good. He was my man from the beginning of the season. Let's go ahead and take him. Hidden development trait, 96 throw power. Really can't run, but it doesn't matter. Actually, not bad change of direction and acceleration and stuff, but only 75 speed. But my God, I am so excited to see what his overall is. And with this pick, I think I should probably take some kind of an edge rusher. I just don't know if I should take Colt Miller now, though. He looks really good. Dude, he is so athletic. I'm going to take Colt Miller. We don't have, like, any good edge rushers on the team right now. So hopefully he's good. Normal dev. Dude, please just be a beast with normal dev. He's really fast, great acceleration, good enough agility, and he has B finesse moves. He's probably a good player. It just sucks he has normal. Now, the 5th pick in the 2nd round, though, I would really, really like to take a corner. He's just most likely not going to be there. Yeah, the cornerback is gone. That is rough. Definitely don't want Andrew Wallace. He cannot cover anything. Also don't want Matt McAllister. I would like a corner, but these guys just don't look good. I think I might take Larry Briggs. 38 bench press reps is really nice. Also has B awareness, B finesse moves. Yeah, I'm going to take him. He looks like a good defensive tackle. Hidden dev trait, 92 strength, 83 acceleration. That was a great pick. I think I might take another linebacker here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Grant McKnight. Grant McKnight is on the team. Hidden dev. That's awesome. 84 speed, 91 agility, 88 acceleration. All right. Yeah, he's going to start at outside linebacker. But with the 17th pick in the 2nd round, I think I'm going to take a center. It is between Gregory Woodward, who has a run block, 32 bench press reps, and Stephen Warren, who has a pass and a impact block. And a pass block power. Yeah, I'm taking him. He has 33 bench press reps. A little bit more than the last guy. Let's take Stephen Warren, normal dev. 88 strength, 80 acceleration. Pretty good strength, I guess, for a center. And it looked like he had some pretty good blocking numbers, so he might start. Yeah, I have no idea who to take. I think we might just simulate this pick. There's no one piquing my interest at the moment. So I think I'm just going to go to the end of the draft. I don't think I'd do much better or worse than the computer right now, so computer, snag whoever you want. I am really excited to see what this quarterback looks like, though. Give me an 80 overall quarterback, please. He's a 77. All right, he's still really good. 80 deep, 80 medium, 77 short. Those are all being decreased a little bit. But he's certainly a good pocket passer. I think he'll develop really well here for us. And Colt Miller sucks. That was not a good pick. That is rough. That's the problem with not having the players scouted all that much. Larry Briggs was a really good selection, though. Great looking defensive tackle. Solid looking outside linebacker as well. Oh yeah, he has hidden too. All right, that guy's good. That guy's a much better pass rusher than the dude we took at pick number 9. And then also a 73 overall normal center. All right, he actually might play at guard. Pretty good running back here, Pat Gooden. Not too bad. Let's check out the entire NFL. Most importantly, though, I want to see the other quarterback. Tevin McMullen is the best player in the class. He was a 78 overall. Heath Knight is the best quarterback in this class. I didn't even really check this guy out because I was so enthralled with Wentz, honestly. I'll still take Wentz, though. He's not much worse, for sure. This is a receiver I wanted to take if he was available. I made a mental note about this guy a while back, and he is very good. On the Ravens, Ben Levens, the safety I was kind of looking at here, also incredibly good. Let's also just take a quick look at Hopkins, the first player off the board. Solid receiver. This will be the team for the second season then. We're an 81 overall, 83 offense, 80 defense. Of course, the biggest change, well, I mean, maybe you could argue Devontae Adams is a bigger change, but we have Wentz now. C. Wentz. Got Carson Wentz starting at quarterback. Now we have his brother, Colin Wentz. All right, starting at quarterback. Hidden development trait. Please be more than star. That would make me a very happy Shram. But yeah, also, Devontae Adams is on the team. Rather large addition. I should probably sign a third receiver. I thought I'd be able to draft one. I was mistaken. I was not able to. And then on the defensive side, Miller moved up to left outside linebacker. I drafted him to be an edge on this team, so that works. Really hope he's good. We drafted him way too high, that is for sure. I moved Briggs over to left end. I want Marlon Davidson starting at D tackle. Briggs starting at left end looks fine to me. The cornerbacks are not great, but hopefully we can sign one in free agency this year. And then also Justin Reed joins the team at free safety. He should be good there. Grant moved to strong safety. I like where this defense is right now. I like where the team in general is right now. Just hopefully the quarterback can ball out his rookie year. We actually do not have enough cap room to sign another receiver. That's awesome. It doesn't really matter though. I think Devontae Adams and Calvin Ridley will be good enough on this team. We're gonna go with middle linebacker. I don't know how useful that's gonna be, but we'll know everything about the middle linebackers pretty much. We still have Rondé Barber scouting the corners. We have a receiver scout, an outside linebacker scout, and a running back scout. Now this scouting update is still so new to me that I keep forgetting to do small things each season. And again, I simulated by week 7, and I don't think that matters because it's just progress of the national scout. But I keep forgetting to like really assign the correct location to my scouts. I keep thinking I can do that whenever I want, and I'm pretty sure you can't. I think you have to do it before like a set week, like before week 2 or something like that. Literally just keep forgetting. Let's go ahead though and set the national scouts position. Derek Johnson, you will not be scouting quarterbacks. You will definitely be scouting at middle linebackers. There we go. Everything should be good now, at least in terms of the positions that they're scouting. The areas aren't completely ideal, but it's not the end of the world. We are 3-4 though, doing a little bit better. We have a chance of taking the division still. It's fairly close at the moment. Who has to come back to the team? And also we need to check out development traits. Josh Jacobs, I would like you. Calvin Ridley, Grady Jarrett, Chris Lindstrom. Also, we have a star dev punter. I kind of want him back on the team. Sean McQueen, that's sick. But yeah, Josh Jacobs, Calvin Ridley, Grady Jarrett, Chris Lindstrom. I want all those guys right now. We have a lot of money. We should be able to get this done. Josh Jacobs coming back to the team. Calvin Ridley, please do the same. He's coming back. Nice to see. Grady Jarrett should be coming back as well, hopefully. He is. Nice. And Chris Lindstrom. Don't fail me now, please. He failed me. That's very sad. He doesn't want to come back just yet. We also have enough money now to sign another receiver. I will check if the team did that, though. While we're checking that, the quarterback has star development. That is so painful, man. Please go up. Maybe it will. That would be really cool. The defensive end also star dev, and the outside linebacker star dev. Not the best draft. Wasn't terrible. At least we got a few guys with hidden. Still blows. Let me go ahead and sign a free agent. Just to get a third receiver who's better than like a 68 overall. And we still don't have money. Never mind. Yeah, so once again, team is not in the playoffs. But we did well through the air. We are third with offensive pass yards per game. It's kind of cool. So I'm assuming Wentz had a really good season then. 4,800 yards, 32 touchdowns. 21 picks is a lot, but I will take the yardage and the touchdowns for sure. Josh Jacobs was really good again. 14 touchdowns, 4.5 yards per carry, 1,300 yards. Devontae Adams went crazy. 105 catches, 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, another 1,000 season. Calvin Ridley, 1 yard away from 1,000 yards. That's very painful. Sacks allowed, a little bit better from last year. 121 tackles for Aluakon. We have 16 tackles for loss for rookie Larry Briggs. 11.5 sacks for the rookie Grant McKnight. It's a really good number to have. 3 picks for Deion Jones, 2 for Aluakon, 1 for Richie Grant, Jalen Hawkins, and AJ Terrell. Justin Reed did not get an interception. Very interesting. We were 6th on offense. And maybe better than last year on defense. Yeah, we were. 20th. I'll take it. Patrick Mahomes going to win MVP. No one from the Falcons. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Maybe the quarterback is here somewhere. He is not, very sadly. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack. Nobody from the Falcons on the list. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Our quarterback was at number 2. Heath Knight did better. Bro, what? No way. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Grant McKnight, followed by Larry Briggs and Colt Miller, though, which is really nice. I need to see what that quarterback did for Washington. So our guy had 4,800 yards, 32 touchdowns. 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns. Did he run the ball really well? He did not. Much fewer interceptions, though. Yeah, he did play better. I'll give it to him. Just sucks. I really wish we would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year. The Packers and the Ravens are in the Super Bowl. Winner is going to be the Packers, 31-17. Let's check out the roster. Is the quarterback up in dev? Probably not, but that would be really nice. He is actually up in dev. Okay, that is massive. Really nice to see that. The outside linebacker is not up in dev. That is very painful. I thought he would have done enough. He had a really good rookie season. All right, I don't think anyone here on the defense is up in development trait, but that's all right. We have a couple more holes to fill on this team. I would like another tackle. That's for sure. Would like another receiver to be the number 3. And then on defense, an edge, strong safety, and corner. What I'm mainly looking at. Obviously, I'm not going to fill that all in free agency or all in the draft. It'll be a combination of the two. But I think we can make this team really good for this next year. I will try to address as many of those positions as possible. I don't think we have anybody to bring back to the team. Of course, I'll check just in case. Yeah, it does not really look like it. Caleb McGarry can go. Oh, actually, we need Sean McQueen. Our amazing star dev punter. He's coming back to the team for another 4 seasons. He's a god. But now the first week of free agency. Who's available? Of course, like Tyreek Hill is going to be here. Probably won't get him. TJ Hawkinson is available. We don't need him. He's just a player I never see. That's cool. I think I might go after Zadarius Smith. I don't want to give him a 3-year contract, though. I'd give him a 1-year deal, which is a lot of money on the line. 87 points. Puts us in 2nd place. I'd rather do this than give him like a 2-year deal. This is a big contract, though, for 1 year. 20 million salary. It's so hard to get a 1-year contract to be, like, worth it. 97 points. Gonna raise the signing bonus a good bit. 102. That should be good enough. Hopefully it is. And then we could use a D tackle. I might just look to draft one again, though. I was really hoping that Marlon Davidson would develop a bit more than that. And he kind of just didn't. And then obviously we need a tackle. And I might just have to get like JC Treader and move him over. Don't really like doing that too much, but definitely the best option. And once again, we need a receiver. I'm not going to get Tyreek Hill, okay? Just not happening. We just need a solid number 3 receiver. And I definitely think like Paris Campbell is good enough for that role. Let's give him like a 2-year contract. I'll still look to draft a receiver though for sure. And we got all of them. That helps out a lot. Let's go. Let's load into the next NFL draft. And I think I kind of want a corner, but I'm not really sure. None of the corners are like blowing me away. Let's see if my guy is here. There is one corner I kind of want to take. And he is here. JT Claxton. I gave him a private workout, and he's still only 65% scouted. I don't really know if I like him all that much, man. Catching is kind of sick, but I don't know how good he is. I also gave another corner a private workout, but he got selected already, sadly. But I am going to take a defensive tackle. It's going to be Earl Cloud. I think he's going to be pretty good, but once again, we only have him 40% scouted. Tackling, though, is really nice, and he has great strength, great speed, great change of direction, agility, and acceleration. I'm going to take him and hope he's good. Hidden dev trait. Good enough for me, then. 91 strength, very nice. 82 acceleration, certainly not a bad player. And then I'm going to advance into the mid-second round. If the corner I want is here, I will take him. But if he's not, I might try to trade this pick away for a cornerback. And the corner is definitely not there. Okay. I don't think there are any good corners here. Yeah, D-man coverage. No, thank you. I already checked out Hartwell before. He looks even worse somehow. D-man, C-press, D-zone, D-catching. He looks terrible. But then Grant Towns, I don't think I've checked him out. C-man coverage. Just not enough scouted to really make a decision. We are giving the Cowboys our 2nd round pick for Trayvon Diggs. 82 overall cornerback. I tried this for a couple like 85, 86 overall corners, and it was about halfway to being accepted. So I feel like an 82, 83, probably the best I could get with that draft pick, but I'll take that all the time. We're not going to get a cornerback that good in the 2nd round. Let me check out a couple other guys here. This guy's B zone coverage. He's pretty fast. A hit power, B awareness. Really can't tackle though. Is he worth a selection? Most likely not, but he might be the best we have. F zone coverage. Man, what a guy. He's not good. I'm going to go ahead and take this middle linebacker. Dalvin Cates. Normal dev. Pretty fast. 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 agility. He's probably an alright, like, 3rd middle linebacker. Let's go to the end of the draft now, though. Let us see the overalls of the players we just drafted. The D tackle was a 76. This middle linebacker was not good at all. He's a 64. We got a 75 tight end. Thad James. Yo, good job, computer. I have not thought about tight end at all, just because we have Kyle Pitts. I don't need to. But this guy sucks, like horribly. Yeah, not a good draft pick. I didn't think it was going to be good because of his tackling, but there was no one else I really wanted to take, and there's an 82 overall in this class. LaMichael Seymour. Oh my god. That guy's really good. I could have probably used him at strong safety. I would have had to trade up, though, so we didn't really miss out too badly. Manny Joyner was a corner I was kind of looking at. I didn't really like his coverage ability, but he's really fast. His coverage ability isn't too bad. Let me find the corner I wanted. The corner I was going to take actually sucks really badly. He's a 69 overall. Dude, it is hard scouting now. Gotta be real. I guess you really just gotta go for like speed and stuff, especially for corners. I feel like that inflates their overall a lot. Good to know. Good thing I didn't draft him. I would much rather have Trayvon Diggs. I think this team is in a pretty good spot still. 86 overall, nice offense, 88 overall offense, and 84 overall defense. This team is solid. Definitely very solid. We have a new right tackle now in JC Treader. Of course, was a center, but transitions pretty well here in Madden to tackle. He's an 82 overall. And then on the defensive side, we now have Zadarius Smith. We have a new defensive tackle. We have Trayvon Diggs. A couple new faces on this team. I think this team should be able to make it into the postseason. Let's see if they can, though. The team is 5-2 right now, so we are actually playing well this season. I really hope we can keep that up. Let's see who has to come back to the team. Zadarius Smith is the top free agent. Deion Jones is a player I would like. JC Treader, maybe. I might just be able to bring him back in free agency, though. Trayvon Diggs, I would like. Jake Matthews is another maybe. Same thing as JC Treader there, I think. AJ Terrell, I want. Matt Hennessy, I want. And I think that's it. So let's definitely bring back Deion Jones, Trayvon Diggs, AJ Terrell, and Matt Hennessy right now. Zadarius Smith, I will also wait on. The only person to decline was Deion Jones. I'll try to get him next week. But also, before we advance by, let's see the development trait of the defensive tackle. Come on, man. Give me more than star. Give me more than star. It's actually not revealed yet. He's not even close at all. Seems like he's not playing too much. Let me change that. I think he's currently the third rush D tackle. I guess I'll make him the second. I didn't think that would hinder his play time that much. Yeah, let's move him up to second. Him and Grady Jarrett should be good there. And now I will simulate, and hopefully we can get back Deion Jones next week. I'll just wait until the end of the season to see the dev trait of the D tackle. Deion Jones is coming back to the team. Just took a little bit more to the salary. We made the playoffs, and we won the division. 11-6 for the record. Potentially 3 teams in this division making the playoffs, though. Let's see, did the Panthers also make it? Panthers did not make it. That is rough. They got really close. But let's check out these statistics. I'm assuming the quarterback had a good year then, if, you know, we went 11-6 or whatever. Yeah, 4,667 yards, 32 touchdowns, 10 picks. Much better from last year. Josh Jacobs is continuing his really good seasons. 12 touchdowns, 4.5 yards per carry, 1,300 yards. Calvin Ridley was really good this year. Devontae Adams was also solid. Kyle Pitts was good once again. Not 1,000 yards, but still, good season. Sacks allowed. Again, the tackle's struggling a little bit. 131 tackles here for Aluakon. We have 13 tackles for loss for Briggs. 15.5 sacks for Grant McKnight. This guy was such a good draft pick. 13 for Grady Jarrett. We have 4 picks for Aluakon, 3 for Richie Grant, 2 for Zadarius Smith, 1 for Deion Jones, Trayvon Diggs, and AJ Terrell. 8th in the NFL in offense. Defense has to be like top 15. Nope, we're 28th. Nice. Dak Prescott is going to be MVP. No one from the Falcons, but Gardner Minshew makes it. Okay. Anybody from the Falcons on Offensive Player of the Year? Our quarterback at number 10. Defensive Player of the Year. Aluakon at number 4. McKnight at number 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have Antonio Nash. I have no idea who that even is. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Earl Cloud, the D tackle. Let's go. Let's see if we can win a playoff game, man. That would be sick. We also have a breakout player in the playoffs. It's Richie Grant. I mean, that would be nice if he could go up. I might replace him after the season, but still, be pretty sick if we can get him to go up to star dev. And I'm not going to activate the press conference. Those don't really do much. Let's go by this week and see if we can take down the Buccaneers. We can. We won a playoff game. Let's go. And also, let's see if Grant is up in dev trait. He did not go up in dev trait. It's all right, though. Not too much was on the line there. It was just going up to star. But let's see if we can continue winning in the playoffs. Going up against the Green Bay Packers, we are also going to win that game. All right, so before I go to the Super Bowl, I want to see the dev trait of the defensive tackle. In case he goes up. He probably won't, but I just want to see something. He has star dev. Dude, I cannot draft right now. I keep getting star dev players. I don't get it. We have to go up against Washington, though. Let's go straight to the Super Bowl and see if we can get fortunate enough to get into the big game. We are in the Super Bowl going up against the Baltimore Ravens. All right, this could be a good spot to end the rebuild if we can win this Super Bowl. Let's quickly go over the development trade upgrades, though. The quarterback should be an X factor, and he's not. He went up last year, but not this year. How does that make any sense? Please tell me something's wrong and they just can't go up right now anymore or something because McKnight did not go up in dev trait. What are you talking about, dude? He went crazy this year. Maybe they changed it so you can only go up in dev trait after the Super Bowl. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the Super Bowl game, simulate bye, and hopefully we can win. All right, the game is tied here in the second quarter, 7-7, 14-7, 14-10, 17-14. We're going to take the lead, our first lead of the game so far. 24-14. Keep it up, man. 31-14, 38-14. We have this one in the bag. 38-22. We're going to win the Super Bowl, and I think that's a good spot to end this rebuild. A Super Bowl win, can't ask for much more than that. I mean, I could try to go back-to-back, but I'd rather end it here than go another season and then not make the playoffs because of Madden simulation. Let's go. We're going to win a Super Bowl with the Atlanta Falcons in 3 seasons, I believe. Or wait, did I go 4? I don't remember exactly. I feel like it's been 3. Regardless, though, this team's sick. We drafted Wentz, the better C. Wentz. I'm sure he's playing a lot better than Carson Wentz is. I did not expect to go this deep into the playoffs this year, honestly. I thought I was going to have to go another year to really get any kind of playoff success. But let's go, dude. Team's crazy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. McKnight did not go up in dev trait. If I see EA anywhere, it's on site. All right, that's criminal.
Where every step you